the automatic bartender. As you can see here, we're all set up. We're just gonna go through basically gonna go through on the proposal everything that we had to include into the project and where it is on here. Basically for the project, what we're trying to do is we're trying to use this robotic arm right here to take the cup, and it's gonna come over here and get the cup, and then it's gonna place it into this cup holder right here. And then based on how much of each amount of each bottle you selected in the menu when you were setting up your drink, that's how much it will pull out of each one. And then like the CPLD will show how much you pulled out of each bottle. And we figured out since there's 0 through 9 for each bottle, it's about 6,561 combinations of drinks that you could possibly do. Let's see, is there anything else we do? These are our valves. This is how we're controlling like the flow of the liquids and stuff like that. And up to 2 drinks can be stored in the microcontroller memory.
You can say like 14 characters, and you can do space and like basically the whole A through Z, all caps or all lower.
For power in our project, we use the computer power supply. That's how we're using one of them just to control the valves right here, because the valves are running on relays, and so we want to keep them independent because it's 12 volts. We didn't want anything to source back to the microcontroller. And then we're using the other one for the CPLD and for the microcontroller, because it means 5 volts, and everything but the power pin is 5 volt tolerant on the microcontroller, so we didn't really have to worry about anything too high power coming back on that. So that's how we powered it. And then our visual indicators, we got the LCD right here, and then pretty much just does all the menu options and stuff like that. And then we got the 4 7-segment displays, like I said, these 2 right here and these 2 right here, which show like how much you picked out of each bottle.
All right, we have switches. One switch was CPLD, power on, power supply. There's a cancel switch. There's a cancel switch up here, and then there's a reset switch right here. Sensor, we use a custom-made lever sensor right here. Basically, when the robot hits that point, that's when it initializes to close the arm and grab the cup and bring it back and drop the cup into the spot and reset the robot. One interrupt is used to tell the arm when it should be going down in the beginning, stop the cup. The other interrupt is used to cancel the drink process in case it starts leaking. Digital analog, the D80 converter, we use a buzzer, so basically when the drink is finished mixing, it'll buzz, let you know.
You can't see it, it's right behind the board right here, but you'll hear it here in a second.
The advanced device is the robotic one. The interface it with microcontrollers using relays.
Alright, this is I guess you can't see it, but the microcontroller is about $4. Power supply 2 got 2 is $4. The CPLD 2 about $80. Body com is about $60 with shipping and handling. We got electric valves. These right here are like 100, and this gave up on once it doesn't work. It's a solenoid valve, across 12 volts, and we got a liquid container 4. There's $5. We got the plumbing, the hoses and all that. About 20. We got the plywood for about 20. The relay is about $42. We got a lot of relays to control it, because if this requires 6 volts, so you could bring the microcontroller if we hook it up directly to the microcontroller. So, and just some other items about $100, just random stuff like epoxy,
and brackets for mounting everything, and just stuff here and there that we had to buy for the project.
So it's about $547 in total.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
$600.
600.
All right, we're gonna do the demo now. For the demo, this valve today, when we were doing our troubleshooting and stuff, for some reason this valve won't close, so we couldn't put any liquid in this because it just flows nonstop. But that did help us because these valves open and close when you use it, you have to put some kind of like air in it so that once the valve closes, the liquids will keep flowing. And so we have a hole here for this one, so that's why I have this right here, because sometimes if it gets too backed up, then it'll run down the pipe and it'll drip a little bit right here. But without that air hole in there, then the liquid will just get stuck in here because there's no way, it won't gravity feed anymore, basically.
This suction.
Okay, the first drink we're going to make is just going to show that we can pick some liquid from the first, second, and third valves. It's just going to show that we can pick pick liquid from each one basically, so that's what we're going to do on the first one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit proceed, and then from bottle 1 I'm going to select 1, from bottle 2 I'm going to select 1, from bottle 3 I'm going to select 1, and because bottle 4 is not working I'm going to push 0. And you can see that the corresponding numbers are showing on the CPLDs. Oh man, that's not good. Shouldn't have worked like that. I'll try this again. Slow bartending.
So you're gonna get drunk super fast.
Yeah.
Let's try again.
Alright, we're gonna try it again. Hopefully that won't happen this time. Let's get it. The arm resets itself before the liquid comes out.
And when you're done, it asks you if you want to save it. You can click 2 for exit and 1 for save. Basically, once you save it, it asks you which slide you want to save, 1 or 2. If you click 1, if you click 1, you can just type like 40 characters in space.
Alright, this next drink we're making for Professor Wilcox. He said this is his favorite drink, so we're going to make him a Shirley Temple for this next one. Alright, Shirley Temple, what it is it's equal parts Sprite and grenadine. We didn't really have a way to add in the lime or the ice, but we got your Sprite and grenadine right here simulated. From bottle 1, we're going to select 2 parts. And the reason I'm selecting 2 parts this time is so you can tell that we can select different amounts. Like we don't have to pick 1 each time. So this time twice as much is going to come out of the bottle as it did the first time. And then we'll do 0, 0 for the rest of it. If all goes as planned, we'll have Professor Wilcox's Shirley Temple. What? Buzzer indicating the drink is finished pouring, so now because of the slow drain that we have, we just gotta wait on it to finish pouring up.
You can save that too. In slot 2.
You wanna save that at Shirley Temple and then pour another one?
Yeah.
Alright, so what he's going to do now, that made the Shirley Temple, as you can see, we got about equal parts, the clear and the red, minus the green on the bottom, but equal parts red and clear for the Shirley Temple. And what he just did was, he just saved the drink, so now he's going to attempt to, like, repeat the saved drink. He's going to go into the menu, select the Shirley Temple, and it should make it again automatically. So the 220 has already come back up, it stores that as well. And it makes the Shirley Temple again from memory. So overall, the project was a complete success. We had like a few mechanical problems that we had to deal with today, but overall, as far as like the electrical end of it goes, we pretty much had an overall successful project. We took on a lot of mechanical tasks, and we decided